Hello, Dijon here. In the animation portion of episode 131 of the Mustardcast, we go over what cartoons we've been watching lately, react to the Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 trailer, and review K-pop Demon Hunters and Season 2 of Dan to Dan. Please enjoy. So, what cartoons have you been watching lately, Bree?
That's a very good question. I haven't really been watching any cartoons. College just started back up, so
Mm.
I don't have that much free time at the moment. And there's not many cartoons that are out right now that I'm kind of like interested in. I feel like I have a watch list. I just gotta go like check it out. I forget.
Gotta watch Dan to Dan.
I should watch Dan to Dan, especially since they're coming out with like what another season.
It's already out. It's happening. It's like halfway
It's
through.
out. Oh my
Oh,
god.
they're halfway through the season.
Whoa, whoa.
So you better catch up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm losing track of time.
Feel it.
How about you, Aiara?
See, well, Dan to Dan, as previously discussed, which has been good. I still haven't watched the newest episode yet, but it's on my docket. I'll probably watch it tonight and whatever else has come out in that time. So, Dan to Dan. What else? There was something else actually that I was watching recently. I can't remember. I think it was just like a cartoon. Knowing myself, it's probably like Jimmy Neutron or something. Yeah, it was Jimmy Neutron, as a matter of fact. I've been doing like a pseudo rewatch of just like a couple episodes every now and again. I forgot how insane that show was, low-key. It's a little silly. And I don't remember it looking. I won't say ugly because it's not ugly, but it's like it doesn't look like what I remember it
It's
looking
CGI,
like when I was a
so
kid.
it's aged.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't age very well, which is unfortunate because the show itself is actually really good. It's just the dated CGI like really holds it back. It's unfortunate, but it's a fun watch. Other than that, though, I don't think I've really been on anything. All the stuff that I want to watch is not out yet, so yeah.
Yeah, for me, still watching Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes alongside Blind Wave. I finished my rewatch, and now I'm just waiting for them to finish it up. And they're going to be starting something new soon, and hopefully it's Ben 10. I voted for Ben 10 on their poll on Patreon, so hopefully Ben 10 Alien or Ultimate Alien wins, because I rewatched OG Ben 10 and Alien Force alongside them, and then they watched like two shows since then. I'm like, Ultimate Alien needs to win a poll. They need to finish it. Also watching Batman Beyond alongside them and doing my own rewatch separately. And I'm towards the end of season 2 of 3. And I'm also watching One Piece alongside them every Saturday, and that's great. One Piece is great. I experienced the most recent One Piece meme firsthand, where there's been a bunch of memes about like things happening at the pace of One Piece lately, and I experienced it firsthand. Where it was so funny when it happened. They showed Luffy at like 10 different angles, and then they cut to the like commercial break thing, and then it came back and they did it again, and I was like, this is insane.
That's insane.
Ah, man, I'm so glad most anime aren't like this anymore, except One Piece. One Piece is still like that. One Piece has not aged with the times. One Piece still makes episodes like it's still 1999 when it first started airing. They need to get their
It's
shit
its own
together.
little charm.
But moving on to, I guess sticking on to what we all been watching. I don't know if you've seen it, Aiara, but K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched it recently. And I was pretty excited for this movie ever since I saw the first trailer. But when it released, I didn't watch it immediately like I planned. I don't quite remember what got in the way, but a little over a week ago when I was hanging out with a friend, I decided, you know what? I should finally watch this movie. And it was good. It was great. It's real popular for a reason. You know, beautiful animation by Sony Pictures Animation. This is the same studio behind Spider-Verse. It has a very simple but fun story and good music, of course. I'm not big on K-pop, but I've definitely been listening to a few songs from the movie on YouTube Music. Specifically, What It Sounds Like, Free, and of course Golden, which is the biggest song from the movie itself. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but I don't like Takedown. It's my least favorite song. Um,
Mm.
a part of the reason I'm not a big fan of K-pop is because I don't like the way they rap. It's too poppy for me. Um, and Takedown is very rap heavy, so not the biggest fan of that song. But Brie, I know you've seen it. What do you think?
So I'm also like not super into K-pop, but I do listen to some songs. Like there are some underground artists and like some regular like well-known artists that I listen to, but like only like a few songs. Like I don't know what a bias is and all that. So like when they released the trailer for K-pop Demon Hunters, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, oh, another movie where it's not going to be as good or it's like a cash grab kind of thing. Because a lot of the movies they've been releasing hasn't been like great. Him, Lilo and Stitch. But
Mhm.
so I watched it like a month ago, I think. I think. But it was me, a friend, and then someone else, and we were watching in the living room. And I was like, low key, the music kind of goes hard, and the animation is great. I didn't expect the story to be what it was. I didn't know what to expect at all, honestly. I was just an outside hater. But I will say there are some like questions I have left over after watching it. And like things were like very fast paced, but like it's good for what it is. Like it's like a good sit down and watch with friends.
You know, K-pop Demon Hunters is now Netflix's most watched movie, and it's the first film to have 4 songs in the Billboard Top 100's top 10. So we can definitely expect to see a sequel at the very least, if not much more than that. So, like you said, there was some unanswered questions in the movie. Some of it regarding like parentage and stuff that I'm sure they'll get into in a sequel. Um,
Hmm.
did you manage to check it out here?
I didn't. I'm probably gonna watch it soon, within the next couple days, whenever I watch Dawn to Dawn or like catch up on it. But I have heard very good things. Have been recommended it very much so. So I'm like, now I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's really good. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. Wait, who's your favorite character, Dijon?
Main character. Well,
I knew you would
yeah,
say that.
was it? Yeah, I think it was. She was my main. She was my favorite character. See, there's a different question that has a different answer, but I like that red-haired girl for a different reason. But in
I
terms
like
of
her too. I like the two side characters.
in terms of just she was the main character. She had the most just attention in general, so it's easy for her to just I like her the most because we got to know her the most. Hopefully, we get more of the other two characters in a sequel because this is undoubtedly getting a sequel.
That's how I feel about the other Saja boys too.
No, I think they're dead and gone. I don't think they're coming
What?
back.
I liked some of them. I liked Baby Saja because I didn't expect him to be what he was.
Maybe they will because a big part of this movie is the fact that it's very much catering towards the female gaze, um,
Yeah.
especially with the Soldier Boys. So maybe they will flesh those characters out for that sake, because that
Hmm.
definitely is part of the movie's appeal. So I imagine they probably want to do something similar in the second one. But in terms of a bit of animation news, uh, there was a trailer for Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, um,
Mm.
and including the upcoming season 3, JJK probably has like at max 3 seasons left in it, and that's assuming that they don't, uh, you know, make a movie out of it like they've been doing with a lot of anime lately. Like
Mm.
in a couple weeks, the Infinity Castle movie for Demon Slayer comes out. And I'm excited for that. Demon Slayer's animation, so good, so good. I'm excited to
Mm.
see that. There's a reason why they've been turning them into movies because they're probably so expensive to make as a show. So they're like, let's just finish this show off with a movie because this, I don't know if there's going to be another season or if they're just going to do another movie after this one because they're at the very end of the story. I've read the entirety of the manga. They're at the end. Jujutsu Kaisen, relatively short. It ended last year sometime, I think. Or earlier this year. I can't remember.
I thought
It
the
feels
anime ended.
like a
Oh
long
my
time
god.
ago, but yeah, it does feel like a long time ago. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't that long ago that Jujutsu Kaisen ended proper. But yeah, it's probably got like after this season at least 2 more. Honestly, it could just be 1 more. I might be
Did
over.
you enjoy the ending?
Yeah, the ending was fun. Um,
Okay.
I don't get people's dislike of the ending. I feel like, in comparison to I feel like a lot of anime, especially, it's a pretty good ending. Especially since the show didn't drag on. It kind of just got to the point. It did what it needed to do and got out. It didn't linger forever and try to stay around forever like it was trying to be the next like Naruto or One Piece or Bleach or something like that. It kind of just was like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell a good story. We're gonna get out. It's like a longer series relatively comparison to like other things, but it's nowhere near as long as some other big anime. So I feel like it's the perfect length. But yeah, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. Have either of you watched any of it or read any of it?
I have actually. I need to pick it back up. I stopped, I think, right before Yuji met the one guy, the guy with the emo bangs. I can't remember his name to save my life ever.
That's where season 3 is beginning.
Really?
Or that's the beginning of that story arc. Is where season 3 is beginning. And I was about to say something. Oh, the artist for Jujutsu Kaisen is good, but he does the thing that happens in manga every now and again where his action's confusing. And I'm always like, oh, this is gonna look so good when it's animated and I can understand what's happening. Because Mappa's been doing a good job with the fight scenes. Fight scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen have been great. And reading it, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Also, Jujutsu Kaisen is just known for having an unnecessarily confusing power system. And they introduce a character with one of the most unnecessarily complicated powers in any anime I've ever watched in this next arc that's coming up. And I'm very interested to see how they handle it because it's weird. But yeah, I'm excited for season 3, which I think comes out in like January. And so does season 2 of Frieren, which I never hopped into the manga. So I think I'm going to hop into the manga of Frieren after season 2 and pick up where it leaves off in season 2. The Frieren's real good. If any of you have watched Frieren, watch Frieren. It's such a good, just a feel-good series of, it's called Beyond Journey's End because it's about an elf whose, entire party of adventurers passed away because, she lives forever, basically. And now she is starting to kind of discover her humanity because she's very much elves in general in this world. Not all of them, actually, but her in particular is very kind of like robotic person. And she wasn't very personable with her friends before they passed. And now that they've passed, she's starting to realize
She's like, oh dang.
yeah, maybe she should have been. So now the story is about her going on another adventure with a new crew of people to go and talk to one of her dead friends in the afterlife. Not in the afterlife, but like going to like a place where she can talk to dead people. And that's the journey. And it's so good. It's real good. You should check it out.
I'm a sucker for a plot like that, I fear.
I've been wanting to watch it. I've only know what goes on through like context and like clips on YouTube, but like I get emotional easy and I don't want to cry all the time, so that's why I haven't watched it.
Same.
That's the only thing that's keeping me, but it is good from what I've seen. Like it's really good.
It's really fun. The first season ends with a tournament arc, which felt random as hell, but it's really good. And you wouldn't expect a show like this to have a tournament arc because it's not. There's a decent amount of action, but it's not like the focus necessarily.
Makes sense.
So for it to end with a tournament arc was really funny, but it was very good. And me and Aiara. I'm thinking Aiara from Dandadan because
from listen,
because what I was about to say is that me and you when we recorded on a Sunday talked about Dandadan. Spoiler field since it was just us two, so that will be the next section of this. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think that's why I'm so fond of her, despite her many flaws. We have a similar name, so that's my roll dog. That's twin.
So, me and you have both been watching Dandadan season 2 and are fully caught up for the most part. And I thought it would be a good chance for us to finally give our spoiler-filled thoughts on it, since it's just us recording this section of the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, what have you been thinking of season 2 so far?
I've been really liking it. Like, season 1 was definitely very strong, but I think Dandadan has that, like, that sort of thing where it's like, you know how season 2 of an anime is usually a little better than season 1 because like, you know, they've settled in, they've got their like chops up. I think Dandadan is having that sort of moment because like I found myself enjoying the moments in this season a lot more. And also, I feel like they've toned down the perversion a little bit, which I kind of enjoy. Not to say that it was like egregiously bad in season 1, but like now it seems to like serve more of a narrative purpose when it's done, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was really done that much in the first season. The only moment was like when they had to get naked to swim faster. But even then,
Yeah.
I was talking to someone a couple days ago about how when they did that, most anime would have like actively went out their way to try and like put the girls in compromising positions, like to try and show
Mm.
off their bodies. But after they got naked, they actually like actively went out their way to hide their bodies the entire time and didn't even try to show it off. I don't know if it's that way in the manga or
Mm.
not, but they at least did that in the anime. So it feels like, and then of course that just led to a joke. So I feel like whenever it was done for a very specific joke that wasn't done necessarily to over sexualize the characters. Technically,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
totally.
quite literally done for a sex joke, but not a sex joke that was meant to be like weird and creepy towards the kids.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Which is refreshing because we used to be in the trenches when it
Yeah,
came to jokes like
you can
that,
tell that
honestly.
the creators, that younger creators are making anime and manga now because they actively go out of their way to avoid those tropes now.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. What else? What other thoughts do I have? If I had to pick a favorite episode from the ones that I've watched so far, honestly, I really liked the one where they gave Ira and why am I blanking on her name? She's literally the main character. Girl, help.
Mama.
Momo, yeah, they had some like got time to talk one on one and like have a little bit more development in their relationship, and I really appreciated that. Doubly so because like I feel like Ira is a very fascinating character, but we like I want to see more of her, but more of her interacting with like Momo and like everyone else one on one rather than in like the group settings that we've been seeing. So that was really nice. That was really refreshing too.
Yeah, that was really cool. Seeing those two characters kind of like, there's still that rivalry there, but they're friends first and foremost, and that's fun to see.
Right. Yeah.
It was also there was what episode was it? I think it was episode 6 where they had the Hayashi and they had
Hmm.
that awesome metal song that played like toward
That was
the end of the
sick.
episode, that rock song. It was really cool. And I
Hmm.
heard somebody say that the person who sung the song, the vocalist for that song, was the lead singer for Dragon Force.
Oh wow.
And I was like, that's cool. I listened to a lot of Dragon Force, and I was like, that's sick. Because I heard the voice, and I was like,
Yeah.
that voice sounds familiar. And I was like, no, it couldn't possibly be.
Hmm.
But then I heard somebody say like, yeah, no, it was.
That's super cool.
Yeah, that song was awesome. I've been listening to that song just outside of the show itself. It's really great. And
Real.
of course, the animation by Science Saru continues to be great.
Of course. Of
I
course.
can't say that I necessarily like this season more than the first. Again, it feels like just a continuation, like they're one season, like they're kind of meant to be. So it's hard for me to really
Mm.
even divide them like that. But I think so far, you know, now I'm thinking because I'm starting to remember the actual episodes from season 1. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I am liking season 2 more. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I am
Yeah,
with
it's
you
just
on
like
that.
the pacing feels a little better, you know, like everyone's dynamic is like set up really well. And honestly, like I like that this season had a lot of moments that like they kind of smacked of like Studio Trigger animation, and they like really leaned into, despite it being a little more serious, like they really leaned into how like I guess not goofy, but like how silly you can get with animation while still keeping the tone the same. And I thought that experimentation was really really cool.
Yeah, and there's a lot more like character moments of just characters, um, kind of like meaningful character interactions this season
Mhm.
that really push their relationships forward, that make
For sure.
this season feel stronger. Now that I'm like looking at the episodes from both and like comparing them, I'm like, yeah, I think those moments really help make this season feel stronger.
Mhm.
Especially
Mhm.
seeing more moments with between Momo and Okarun and their
Yes.
their budding romance, which you're just rooting for them the whole time. Like
I was gonna say.
not at any moment are you like, no, I want Gigi to win. It's like, no, it is Okarun and Momo all the way.
All day long.
But yeah, the fight scenes with the Evil Eye especially are really good.
Oh, they were fire.
Yeah, you haven't gotten there yet, but you watched the episode before. It ends with them with Okarun and the Evil Eye preparing a fight, and I'll let you know. The fight's good.
Bet.
It's real good. Yeah, this season.
I also
sorry, good.
No, you're good. I need those earrings. Like I need them to
Oh,
release the
yeah.
Evil Eye earrings as merch
Those-
because they're hard. I fear
Those earrings are cool. Yeah, the Evil Eye design is also really fun.
it is.
It's just hilarious that he bursts out of his clothes every time. Every single time. And also the stuff with like the hot and cold water was also really fun.
It was.
Yeah, just the way they work with like the aliens and the spirits and stuff is really fun, as well as the designs of them, which all for the most part share some kind of like uniformity, but still manage to be unique in their own right. And that the ones with like the like spirits of the musicians was very random but fun.
For sure.
I feel like it came out of nowhere, but it was very fun. Fun moment in that the episode before last.
Definitely was.
But yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about the second season of Dandadan so far.
Me too. It's just good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Has me excited for the rest.